All right, good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Welcome along to a fun little new server. Game audio is working. Yeah, it is. All right. Yeah, but we'd had to do something a little bit different here with the server and bring up a mining one. I've been wanting to do some mining since Terrafarm came out, and I'm playing Terrafarm. This is our Motley Mine crew. Currently, these bunch, and anyone else who wants to come and join. Going to go and extract a whole lot of a whole lot of gold here out of the Yukon, but it's not going to be easy. It is a tough little start, and as you can see, this is our setup. There's only 4 bits of equipment. There's a couple of pickup trucks down at the shop we'll need to go and grab. Some of those have diesel in them, and we need those to we need the diesel obviously to keep the equipment running, but also to get our little trommel wash plant up and going as well. So it's not big, it's not very luxurious, but it's hopefully going to get us started. So we are starting off small and setting ourselves a little bit of a challenge. Because we're using Terrafarm, which is really handy, we do have the option to define cuts. So if I escape, so if I just zoom out, you see I've already defined a couple of cuts on this bit of land over here. Cut on that side there, and 2 here on the side. So got a couple of predefined areas. All our mining to start off with is limited to any predefined cuts. So once this one's done, I'll create another one, and it might be further up here. Taking out the trees first, so we have a little forestry to do. We own a bit of land which does stretch back down the other side here, but got the river to deal with, so be able to mine that. Wait and see. Then it's a case of getting enough money to carry on mining up the valley, taking out pieces of land as we go, hopefully finding gold near the river. So there we go. That is. Now I don't know. Can anyone on Discord tell me as I watch the stream? Can you see any chat? I'm just seeing absolutely no chat. It's like the ghosts in the stream. That's unusual. Alright, there we go. Exercise and Craig have said good morning. It was just funny. I was just looking at how many viewers there are. Let's just double. Anyhow, a little bit of other health and safety before we get into it. We are working here with the train tracks. So there is an operating train which goes past frequently. So no collisions, no issues there. Careful. Also some mud, and it's quite cool actually, mud there, and some other little patches in here with these reeds, I think, in it here. Some of this ground is incredibly soft, so that little truck is quite easy to get caught out and stuck. So yeah, watch out for those. Other than that, gentlemen, the plan is to have the little wheel loader. We'll be loading hay up here into the back of the wash plant. We'll have tailings which we need to take out of there and keep them going. Otherwise it's going to be an excavator, maybe a second excavator, and all rock trucks just moving. So we'll go down. I think we'll sort out some extra equipment and see how we go. If we need to change and pivot, we can. So let's jump in here. This bucket is 3,500 litres and the truck's only 5,400. It does fill up. But we can lease this. I'm going to lease the equipment for now rather than hire purchasing it. So I don't think we need to keep a whole lot of equipment leased. Those 2. Volvo pack down the bottom. So we do have options here for some 48,000, but we don't have any money. We are actually limited to 100k. Add it to the notes. Excellent. All right, we'll lease a couple of these. Slow drive. With that many, that'll be 4 trucks, 2 excavators, a wheel loader. Alright, there we go. Now, tab down for our equipment. We'll go and find those. And we do have a couple of trucks here, so hopefully A couple of the trucks will have to be driven back. Chris looks like he's sorting out the excavator. Hopefully it's going to fit. I don't even know if it'll fit on this little trailer. Might go on that one. Go on the other one. Is there a PDA? Absolutely. There is a massive river all the way there. So we've avoided the Yukon River. But we do have water all the way around there. Alright. So there is everyone, that row of ants, working their way back down. Alright, so it's sorted. Next thing's giving it a shot. Oh, just. Alright, I'm going to go down. This excavator, I'm going to go and start. Alright, so I am set up with joysticks. Alright, 27 million litres of pay dirt need apparently. Things going. Trains. We're going to start down cut 1. Now the cool thing is, because of Terra Farm, see there's some of that soft ground. You can actually predefine the cuts. We're going to start, so let's go and start down bottom end and we'll work our way back forward. Anyhow, good to see you guys in chat. I was a little bit confused and wondering if the chat was working. Clearly is there. Hey Axis and very good morning to you, mate. Dr. Fish, hello. Hanson, good to see you. Sammy, hello. Welcome along. Sturdy, good evening to you as well. Hey, see you. See you. If we can, these fun little bits of soft ground. Left a bit. Alright. So, Terra Farm's just O and on, and then working. Not taking. And the beauty of this is you can actually press X, which turns off on visions on the bucket, so we're good to go. Now we just need to wait for a trip. Drive over to where I am then, if you like. Let's just have a look here. Bit of a race going on. So I think, just to make things a little bit easier here, let's go and give this a little bit of paint. So we're going to be dumping material down there. Now I should use Terra Farm, but yeah. There's a bit of space for a pay pile. That'll do. Right. You go, Sean, driving under. Top that on. You're going forward a bit more. You go. Top. There we go. Right. Excavator Argsy. Oh, I must be outside the... Oh no, I turned it off because I jumped out of the... these. What are we going to be? Okay, it's probably full, is it, Sean? . So that's how full we get really quickly. And looks like a little bit of overspill there. Oh, painting. Discharge is raise and gravel. Don't want that. We want discharge mode on this. Discharge mode is set to a material, so you just cycle through those. What's that button again? Toggle output mode. It's the minus key. It changed mode, grade, smooth, paint, material. Definitely need a bigger dump truck. Crap, but with only $85,000, a gamble on whether we can make it. I don't know if it's gonna work. Got to be mindful of all of those kind of things. And it's a tricky route out. As you can see, there's a bit of mud. Oh. G'day, Yoran, how you doing, mate? Streaming while the 24 hours of Nürburgring is happening. Alright. So handsome, they're getting a truck here. Let's get this out of the way. What we could do with Terra Farm is actually, you know what we can do? We can use some of our coarse tailings when they come through to improve the quality of the roads. It might be something we have to think about doing. Be able to use those to dump and paint across the road, and that'll change the texture and get rid of the mudding. Alright, here's another truck. 2 days. Yeah, keep the river on your left. You're dumping it right where you are. Dump it on the ground, back over, just over here where I am, on this dirt. Making things easy. Right. They're on again, of course, every time you jump out of the excavator it disappears. It's not limited to cuts, but the rules which I've updated and will update state only working cuts. If you have cut enabled on the equipment, then you'll only work in the cut. You can have it set so it doesn't work outside cut. Right, yeah, sure. Alright. I'd say 2 excavators, probably because of the speed at which we're filling things up. One's probably good enough. The buckets does not take very long to fill up. Right. The good thing with this, you can work in cab pretty well with these. view. So I've got to be like 70. Got that one. See how that behaves for us. Yeah, and how you doing? Stay away from the water. I will try my hardest. Keep out of trouble. I'm a Flage, how you doing? Let's see. The margins tight, it's where the most fun is. That's what I think too. So keep things tight and tricky. Train boys. Looks like there could be some fun and drama at the intersection. No, we're all good. And of course I painted dirt, which I didn't realise had quite so much deformation here for our ground pile. Maybe we should put a different material down. Well, there's another improvement we need to make in the mine. Learning. Oh. Look at the state of this road already. Goodness. Old one. Oh, I overshot it. Alright. Alright. Is that the trommel, the rate at which it's producing ground? Right. Nothing fancy with the coffee this morning. Lots of fish. It's the standard espresso options. Sand is a hell of a lot worse than dirt, it certainly is. Mining's all about though, right? Wasn't meant to be easy. I'll get my hang of these controls one day. Here we go. Yeah, you guys figure out the best way. Some things. Spotters. That's quite cool looking across there and seeing Chris struggling out of the. I'm sure Chris isn't enjoying it, but struggling in and out of there. All right. When I give the enhanced damage mod a go, it looks really... You made the advanced damage system, the one FSG did the preview on? The one you're talking about? Alright. This way. I haven't yet. I have seen it though. I've been watching it for maybe it's about a month and a half. Keeping an eye on progress with it. Definitely looks good. Well, that's a miss. Depth perception in first person. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, I did play around with it quite a while ago. I hit the bottom of the... Oh, excuse me. Looks like 24 pin. Oh, I could. Problem is, if I scoop that up, I'll make a big hole. So yeah, the beauty of the cut, using the cuts on the when you cut, and you can limit how deep you're going to go. Yeah, set to cut to the bottom. Set it, I can't remember what depth I set it at. It's governed by ground levels, so not like it's going down any further. The max depth they're going to dig to. I don't know if there's a water plane in underneath it. Any problem having no collisions on it. Alright, so I need to get my joysticks on this, the left hand one isn't mounted. Technically not, because one's an older Thrustmaster joystick. Yes, yeah, the 1600s. 1600. Might on to goes up a little. I reckon good job as an excavator driver before the end of the stream. I could use a bigger excavator and more rock trucks. Oops, don't overload it then. Right, if I turn off here. Turn it back on, or we're not going to be able to dig anything. we go. We'll get the hang of this. With them. Yeah, build a road. All right. Hey, Devo, how you doing? Not into gaming, but love watching you. Thanks, mate. Is that cut depth? I probably could have. Oh. Curious as to how close we are to the... No, I don't know if there is a water plane. What's that, sorry? Into the entrance? Yeah, if you want to. I was thinking you could do it with, like, once we get some tailings out of the plant, but and then you could pick them up. Yeah. Good thing we shouldn't get the production mod. We can triple production. Why is the speed of it not good enough yet? I'm afraid I did. I haven't had a chance to look at it though. I'll have a little bit of a play around with it. Oh, it's the wrong buttons. All sorts of wrong buttons going on here. Too far away. Alright. Yeah, but I'm keen to have a look at it at some stage. We'll have some forestry happening on this server. Clear some ground. Right. Alright. Yeah, thank you for saying that, Exerson. I'm pleased someone did. When that's one of the reasons that Hanson should get timed out in the Discord sometimes. Yeah. And he hasn't even been, drinking because it's alcohol free. I hope, yeah, no, coffee's done. Thank you. Yeah, it's all... Oh no, it's not quite finished. They are only small coffee. Alright. Getting into a rhythm. Only just keeping up with the trucks. It's all to do with the way the modders made the mod, though, not to do with farm sim. It is possible to do all of those. Right. Changes how trees and logs react in game, making them more stable and sturdy. It's clever if you've been able to do that with the mod. Alright, let's second. Let's see what's happening over here. Right, this is our pile of hay that's starting to get dumped. Hanson's into mine boss operator mode. Technically, I guess it would. Yeah, technically it would, Craig. But I've not... I don't know if... I've deliberately not gone down lower. I'd want to sort of do a little bit to see if there is a water plane underneath the map or not. But I think we'll be putting a water plane in, even using... I could have actually put one in using Terraform. Alright. Henson needs to be wearing high vis. He probably is. I think everyone just about had high vis on before. Look. No, Henson doesn't. And he's in his black Volvo. Let's look in here then. So, for that we've already got 379 litres of concentrate. So zoom out of this. So one of the rules that I've set is that the gold room can't be built down here. So if we go to productions, it's under small little shack. Gold room, yes, it takes a concentrate and makes it to gold. And then there's a smelter here as well. We've also got some other ones we can do. There's a got the trommel, but there's also set dirt, limestone, and coal production, a concrete factory, steel production, oil pump, or refinery. There's a few other things we could do in here too. Stream stuff, I hadn't seen that. So that one. 100% keep it cheap in the beginning. Yeah, we could backfill with tailings too. Yeah, 100%. If we end up with too many tailings, 100% backfill with it. But what I'm looking forward to is we'll come back in a few streams, and maybe there will be bigger equipment, and maybe there will be bigger excavators, more trucks. Yeah. How are you anyhow, Bo? Had a lovely visit to Taranaki last Sunday. Oh, mushroom. Just the bog standard through the middle of the, we want to say Harwater and Stratford in there. Yeah, coming down from Arnold. Right. How are you, Cher? Good to see you. I am going to be 100% honest with you. I have not actually had a look yet. I've seen your messages, but I'll have a look after the stream. Bloody yeah. Four out of 5. That's a good success rate. Right, I'm running out of back again. Right, take myself out. I'm gonna say this is quite fun. A bit different. I don't think we own that little bit of road, and it means it can't be. The beauty of this is, you know, next stream we come on here, maybe some forestry, a bit of land out. Go too far in front of you. Access road. I like that you guys must have figured out the easy ways to get here without going through the soft ground. I love that we're having to talk about the train. It's so good. High risk, high reward. Hey to Mike, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, you taking the time to come in and say hello. Hope you're all good. Hope the recovery's going well. In quite a hole dug here, aren't we? A decent hole. I'm going back in this direction. Sorted. He got out because he didn't want to do it. If he was enjoying what he was doing, he wouldn't get out of it. Yeah. Everyone else. Just about. Lewis, this is Yukon back country, by Argsy Modding. Realistic gaming crew. On school. On what I haven't. This is quite cool having just a line of trucks just lining up. You walk. Yeah, I looked at a couple of different, well, there's 3 different maps that Argsy have. They have backcountry. It's just a big, it's basically they're all the similar maps. It's a layout. Backcountry, which is all just forest. It's got a lot of forestry. Oops. And then there's the Yukon map, which is 16x, and I looked at that one too. But I decided after our previous experience with 16x maps on server, stay away from that. And go for a 4x map, and so this is Yukon backcountry. It's the backcountry map with the Yukon town, and not quite as much wilderness around it. It's a good balance. So it's still a 4x map, it still feels big. Still a bit of effort to get from where we are. While the Yukon's pretty big. I don't know if it... that's because it's the Riverbend Springs. Stolen. Was. Yep, so we own some land down in town. Field 1 is ours, and I've painted it out so it's just grass. Field, and we'll be building a base down there. All the concentrate will be hauled back down to there. I can't remember how concentrate spawns. I think it spawns in like buckets. Got to use the pickups to pick it up and take it back down there. Down. And it gets washed and turned into gold, and then there's a smelter to gold bars. We've already got some concentrate, haven't we? I think we need 7,500 litres, if I'm remembering correctly. Now you keep on telling them when the train's coming, sure. Someone's got to be the safe operator around here. So, hello puppy dog. Hi. Okay. Mate, this is the wild west boat. Safety is second. Anyhow, Welsh Sim Farmer, how you doing, mate? To see. Mrs. Argsy's in the. We're not farming, we're mining. Mining. Right. How are you, Welsh? Anyhow, you doing well, mate? It's happy here. Got their beacons on. Yeah, you can see us. I thought you'd be more concerned about the fact there's a river right next to the boat. Morning, Shane. How you doing? See you. Are you? Do I watch motor racing? I do. Boy. Varieties in motor racing. Look, seeing how the Kiwis go at Indy. Scotty Mac setting some good pace right at the start. Fastest time in the non-drafting last Friday. Supposed to go well. Alright. If Thomas Tank Engine on Sim Train. Train Sim World. Nice. Choo-choo. Alright, let's have a look then at our production. So, full. What's interesting is you put 2,500 litres of pay dirt in and you get 160 litres of outputs. Tailings should probably be a bit higher. Coarse tailings really high, fine tailings low. Higher, but Oh, thanks for joining Genesis. Yeah, why would you need to be concerned about it? Well, that's why I'm sitting in an excavator that doesn't go anywhere. I managed water. You'd be worried. Protection while taking to contamination water. We've taken all the fish out of the water. Relocated them. Trucks are starting to line up. You'd probably, I was going to say, you probably got the best ping out of everyone. Based on where the server is. Hey Floyd. Morning, mate. I don't know whether to be offended or not with that comment, Welsh. Taking the environment out of the environment. Just that right. I'm thinking I'm ahead and not turn around. Oh. Cut-off mode. I'm feeling very great sense of achievement thus far. Take the environment out of the environment. That's the best way to fix it. There's actually a really interesting YouTube channel I found the other day, which like a Kiwi guy's gone around some of the mines, and he was looking at Denniston, the coal mine on the west coast. Fascinating. Plans changed you here for the rest of the stream. Solid. Thanks, Mike. Very good. Chinook, how are you, bud? Did you with your newfound truck driving skills? I'm gonna go being a kiss. Thanks. Professional. Oz is a professional. Now, how yeah, motoring through is a long way still to go. Long way still to go. Bunch of long. Cut, Chris. Oh no, I got the wrong spot. Make things even easier out of you guys. Maybe she leaves the right with bucket collision on. That's the head. Balancing act. That's the land. That's the land clearing mod. We need to expand. Pretty sure it's 7,500 litres. Discharge the first blood or whatever it is. Buckets of pellets. How it discharges. Alright, now this is going to be a permanent server, Mike. Permanent miners. But we'd do something a bit different. I'm enjoying Terra Farm and wanted to make a presence to it. Trying to come up with something witty for a JCA. Just send equipment Argsy. Sent. You have to enlighten me as to what a JSEA is. An environmental or employment agreement. What is it? What's it? What on earth is it? Take 5. Okay, health and safety thing was. Oh, wait. Yes, there's been a few people who'd mentioned having a mining server or something over the last wee while, Mike, so why not? Lots of farm servers. Yeah, last Yukon. We ran that as a bit more of a multi-farm though, didn't we? Hey, Chris. No. Oh. Can you make it out? Oh, well done. Tell you what, we're not far away from needing a second, Alright, let's remind us again. Yeah, I'll probably need you to come back a little bit. Alright. Yeah, you're right. And you guys are getting too efficient with the trucks. It's almost just run that second excavator. We're also not having to drive as far either. So I'll making my way back. Me? Featuring, am I? It's more one you can, I think, use to haul. So you could park, we could park the train up, fill it with material, and then take it. A bit more challenging having those. Alright, let's reposition ourselves. I wonder if we got a little bit out of kilter. That's probably. There we go. Job safety and environment analysis, and 8555 as we ask what, where, and how. Bad. Nothing's going to go bad here. Everyone's sitting at their desks in their own homes. This is the epitome of mine, like remote controlled operators. Equipment might get hurt. I can't remember what it is, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I made it at 3. You're not growing crops or anything. Alright. Which at the moment with these small trucks is quite a bit. If you get a 50,000 litre truck, a 10,000 litre bucket, it's then that trommel probably a little bit small for running that kind of setup. It's loose for cheers, you're on. Thanks for stopping in, mate. Been here. Having a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of it. Next, strangely. Tracked vehicles. Alright, how you doing, Elder? Alright. It's pretty cool when you think about it, eh? The platform does allow doing different things. It's also clever how people make things work. Like, mining used to be, in 19, used to be just modders putting loose build down and people being able to dig in it. But you're a farm now. Yeah, I mean, we could use a conveyor belt here. We could set up conveyors that run from where I'm digging. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, true. Yeah, loose fill you could just use the photo. Over. Not. Ah, that's true. Sorry, Sean. Yeah. All right, Mrs. Prof, how you doing? 38 months. Thank you very much for the support. Flight 12 next week. I know, crazy, isn't it? I have to park the train across the tracks to sleep. Ah, did I have that? Bed links. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. Look, try to simplify the way the Discord, make it easier, man. Ooh. Hey, Jeremy Freeman. How you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Argsy Rules is a blast from the past. Isn't it fun? I love reflecting on things that we've done before and where they came from, those kind of things. I'm sitting in the excavator, what are you talking? Oh, Ben, you boss man, Ben. You abusing privileges. Is that part of joining Saxlingam? You must call Ben boss. One of the rules. Yeah, Mads, exclamation mark Discord, which oh man, Axelson's provided for you. Jump in there, all the mods can be downloaded, server details, all of that kind of stuff. Now everyone's flexing. Chinook 52. Yan 55. Thanks, mate. Thank you, everyone. Did you stick with me for that long? Yeah, exclamation mark Discord. Mads, jump into Discord. All the server details are shared in there. Get into it that way. Manage all our servers through that, so. Well, Joy's having a big stockpile waiting as anyone joins and doesn't know what to do there. Just my. Thanks, Chris. Easier? Working really well with the cut. Instead of just digging all the way as far as we can, having a defined area to dig in. Oh. Just give me a second. I need to locate it on this. Alright, so yeah, we've got Hanson's coming in. He's gonna dig me into a hole here. Better position. Smalls, how you doing? As always. Oh, okay, you're coming in here. It's O. You need to load the polygon area. So you need to press Y and then go to the bottom square down there, and then you need to select the polygon. It's cut 0, 1. Then you press O to activate it. to set it up for your hands. Alright. So if we press Y, it brings up machine settings, then we can go to Terraform, select cut 01. It's already defined pay dirt and gravel, so that's all sorted. Don't need a discharge one. And on discharge, you just need to check materials. Yep. And then press O. Yep. Pay dirt coming out. What's it say 30? I didn't realise it. Been having fun. Press O. You have to press O to turn it on. So on the right hand side you should see everything goes from greyed out to green. So O turns the... Have you got the menu on the right hand side, or the Terraform stuff? See, when I'm if you're watching the stream, if I press O, it goes straight out to black. Check your keybinds then. Yeah, it should actually. Toggle active machine. Deactivate machine, activate machine is no. It doesn't stay on when you hop out of them. Activate machine, yeah. It's the very first one under the Terraform. I'll make sure you're on. You've got to have the bucket selected, not the equipment. On the bucket, it does matter because I've just cycled through and it matters. Terraform's attached on this one to the bucket, the actual bucket. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't work. Yeah, weird. That's strange, because that might explain why, if it's not working for you, why I occasionally get comments going, I've done everything and it's not working. Yeah. Do I have different levels of memberships? Actually, I think I've got... Nah, I can't remember now if I do. I don't think it's set. I thought there'd be any settings. Ah. Oh, you won't have landscaping. Yeah, right. Right now, Henson. Yeah. I didn't know about that. Oh, so it'll probably be actually, let's try. So if I give you, if I give you landscaping rights, Sam, does it work for you now? Yeah, so you've got to have landscaping rights. Makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. The level that gets a hat. Ah. I don't know. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Right to the level that gets a hat. You get a hat. Yeah. Unfortunately, that level's been capped, Mike. Bad joke. Alright. Now we're just waiting. Eccleston's making himself dizzy. You better unwind yourself the other way. Don't I was just about to say that. Yeah, two joysticks definitely makes it a lot more pleasurable experience. What's that? Alright. It's been fun. Different. Either another corner or you go and start another strip parallel with this one. Alright. Keep going. Okay, back up after. Was the whole idea of having a second excavator, we got another truck. Another truck. Alright, comes Ben. Hanson, you can press X and it turns the collision bucket. A bit more stable. And the bucket just goes into the ground. That's perfect. It's a bit sticky. G'day there, Tim. How are you? Good to see you, mate. Yeah. Do something but for a change. How's things, mate? Doing alright? Ooh, Chris is coming in. Base bouncing through. Alright, certainly no cure rock trucks at the moment. Love watching you guys come bouncing. I'm testing myself. Straight through the wet patch. Kitchen project new ops for one biz, investor competition new for another, writing a book and writing someone to get in. Very nice. Busy. We're well into, well, getting close to winter. Well into winter. Kids. Football this afternoon, first home game for the season. Exciting. Yeah. It's nice knowing that we're not sitting in the car driving here and the other team will. Sorry, Ben. I must have moved on its mount. Don't have it already. Alright. So next. Hey Yoss, how you doing? See you, mate. Excited to see that I'm your hero. I don't expect to see written in Discord. You've been one to work for the man. Fair enough, too. At the tool inclination. Realistic caveat. Awesome head tracking. Do some head tracking. Beauty and groceries call your name. Depth of field. Depth perception. I've been relying a lot on the trucks getting in. That's a bucket. So rewarding tip in the bucket for to a stop. Depth perception was a stabby. Not at all. Not at all, Mike. Alright, let's have a look. How is the production going? Concentrate. Oh, we got 3,500 litres already. Groovy. Has it actually spawned any? This is one an unexpected bonus was I didn't expect it to be so hard to drive around here in the dark. Real life world challenge, isn't it? You don't have depth perception. Is that going to be a permanent thing then? Result of the surgery, or come back, heal? Bulldozer man doing? Taking his bulldozer for a drive. Yeah, it's been a good little cut. Got this far done. Halfway along the length of it. A few thousand litres into back of trucks. Oh, volume in cubes. A fair few thousand litres missed. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I've missed a pin. Here we go. Yeah, Curtis, it's yeah, it's worked out quite nicely. Nice indeed. Piston's not filled with water. Not yet anyhow, Chinook. Not yet. like you're on a merry-go-round if you don't focus on what you're doing. Does not sound like much fun. Yeah, no, I'm strike 2. So, moving a mountain, not so much the mountain side of things. Bottom of the mountain, maybe. Oh, we'll see. See how we go. Might end up moving a mountain. Yeah. That in that hill next to it. Big bump. You take the fun out of things, Exerton. The Yukon isn't easy. If the Yukon was easy, everyone would go and mine gold. Got time to do that. Gold to get. Don't get gold. Don't have money. Use some over where you are. You build your land up a little bit, Yoss, so you're not all below sea level. Hey, morning, Jason. How you doing? Far up early. You just all 7. Anybody ever tell me I talk too much? Actually, no. Actually, no. But the opposite, my wife would tell me, probably tell you I don't talk enough. But if you want, I can go mute and we'll just have a sounds and sights of the Yukon. Stab at sarcasm. I know. Oh. Bigfoot. What we mean. Why use 100 words when you can use 10 to explain something, right? Lane, how you doing? Is this something anyone can join if you have the right minds? Yep, 100%. Exclamation mark Discord if you join the Discord server. Come in and lend a hand. The server's going to be up 24/7. Doing some mining. And go for it. We're not going to be going for too much longer on the stream. Okay, it's up 23 hours and 30 minutes, 7 days a week, because it has a restart that it does once a day. No, Discord's probably the only, because we share the. Oh, there is one other way. I was thinking about it, but we don't have a password. Because we have all the password and all the server, like the mod links, like that to download, and a lot of the mods aren't. Like most of the mods on the server aren't mod hub mods. So you could use the mod link to download it, and we share that on Discord and have password and everything on Discord. And talk about all the what there needs to be done. It's all shared on Discord. So. All right. If you are just joining, we do have a couple of cuts pre-prepared. There's a few rules. We can only mine in the cuts. You can't go and mine wherever you want. And you can't start mining until the existing cuts are complete. So, cut 1 and 2 are our focus at the moment. You can't run off and go and mine anywhere else until they're mined out. All our gold production done. And that the actual gold room, everything is going to be down in the town area, not up here in the plain. Oh, I thought you were racing the train, Chris, but you had to stop for it. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry, Sean was backing up. It's alright, Chris is going to get back to the wash plant. Better offer. Yeah, so the production takes what we're making at the moment, which is pay dirt, looking out pay dirt, and the pay dirt goes into the wash plant. In the wash plant we're going to have fine tailings, coarse tailings, and concentrate. And then the concentrate needs to go down to a gold room, be cleaned. and that will make then gold, and then we have a smelter where gold and silver. So yeah, this is the only production we've got at the moment. Made 4,000. And then if you have a look, so concentrate's worth $300. Gold. Gold. Okay. Gold jumps to $2,500. Gold bar. Low peak price. Actually, gold's more expensive than gold bar peak price, but I wonder if you have to have a look at how much it's a gold. Fine tailings are sellable, but see if the production is falling. Sorry, Chris. Might set up a bit of an industrial area down in the town, or train to haul things like that from A to B. Yeah, press minus on your keyboard. Just press minus and go to material. Discharge. Mode. We used to feed the wash plant. Wash plant. Over here. So this is the hay pile and a little loader. Throwing that up in there. And concentrate spawns until we can see them. Correctly. This is, yeah, Yukon back country. It's only it's a 4 times map, so it's not huge, but it's big enough to make a bit of an adventure. Yes, this is the 4X. Quite a bit smaller, but there's our little land back there. Well, no, we've got a long way to go for mining. The end goal is to get right up here at default. We've had a 16x server 4 on 25 in Ella Creek. It was a good map and enjoyable, but the server 16x limited join. So I decided to use the 4 times because it gave more flip. Right. Also, we get some track. Halfway there. I think we're going to get to that today. It's fine. Start is here. Yeah, it'll tell you there's no more room when it's full. Because it's trying to discharge material rather than not too much. I've got to go breakfast and I've got to be ready to go to football. hours. Might go for a little bit longer because Mrs. Argsy's. Mrs. Argsy's out for voices. Maybe we'll go for. Yeah, it's been enjoyable. Am I in the UK? No, I'm in New Zealand lane. It's 9 AM in the morning for me. I'm in New Zealand, the server's hosted in US. And actually, that's the other thing. I think 10. Might have just discharged some actual gravel around rather than rest of the 9 AM in the morning. Yep. Three in the afternoon in Canada, and you'll still be on Saturday, whereas I'm on Sunday. Yep, 9 AM on Sunday. Need to make sure if the truck driver starts driving off and stuff full that you not put the bucket up still. That's the way the rotation goes. Yep. Into the future. Into the future. I can not make any guarantees that my name's Sunday. But we'd all find out about the end of the world at the same time. Yeah, don't forget to drop a thumbs up on the stream if you enjoyed it. Leave a like. Comment. Make sure you subscribed. Right. Yeah. It's a funny thing how it doesn't refresh. Yeah. Funny, right? Hey there, Ezekiel. How you doing? Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate the support. Welcome along to the team. To the team. To the team. Have I taken the excavator for a swim yet? Negative. Negative. I've kicked out of the water. In fact, no one's got to swim. No one's caught a train. Dramas. Good. Trouble free. Actually nice getting the joysticks out and using them too. Nice. Relax. Oh. Here we go. That's weird. Did save or something. If we, yeah, no, neither did mine. It must have been mid-save or something. Minutes. Yeah, it's a bit hit and miss for me too. Yeah. Been watching videos for a long time and finally decided to bite the bullet and become a meow. You're a legend. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you. I mean, been here for so long. It's cool. Nice. I love how there's, you know, and you get people who just like chatting and interacting, and others just like watching. It's absolutely fine. Cool to know. Cool to know there's people like you around. Hope you have a good. Be done. Over 5,000. Right, I'm not seeing any. I wonder. I ring. I have to do. I wonder if we have to have a bucket underneath the swarm. Load them out. Let's see if some nails. Let's put this. Sam, come and put your bucket under where I am, over here. On the end of the little sluice room. And then see if you can get some tailings out of it. The option to fill or anything? Huh? Okay. Yeah, so that's the fine tailings trigger. On the end, yeah, on the end where Ben's standing will be the coarse tailings coming through the middle. Yeah, okay. So while they don't spawn... No, we don't need them, I was just curious why we weren't seeing them. You've actually got to go in there and activate them. Get your tailings out. I don't know, it doesn't... I think it spawns at 7,500 liters. I don't know where it'll... Yeah. Yeah, when we get to it. Fair enough, mate. But not gonna go for too much. Thanks for your help. can I suggest some guy who's done a video on how to use Terraform? I thought so too. You'd think, you'd think one of your, lead admins and multiplayer admins would be all over everything that's happening on the channel. There's a command for doing that. You don't have to even link it. Exclamation mark join. ZX. Thanks, buddy. Whoops. Oh, good, mate. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to wrap things up. Yeah, see you next time. Thanks, Ben. See you, buddy. Alright. Well, you know what? You might just turn up like that. Put some dirt in it. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's leave that sitting there like that. It's good to go. Yeah, if you hop out, reactivate Terraform. Correct. Oh yeah, I mean, it's been good fun. Yeah. Curious, I was trying to get as close to the water level, but without going below the water. Awesome. Done a decent job. But we'll just carry on working our way around. And we must be getting close to... It's getting close to the edge. You must be almost on the edge of the cut. Okay. Alright, well we've made a decent dent in that. So that one's set up, and here's the next one, which is probably a little bit bigger. Good. Good of the area. Area, but yeah, there's our little gold mine up and running. So, like I said, the equipment's small. It's deliberately small. Don't have any money. 76 grand, but we don't have a huge amount of money. We do have the option to hire purchase, but hire purchase is limited to $10,000 maximum. So if we were to buy, say, $1 million hire purchase, we have to make sure that our monthly cost is less than 10,000. So I don't know how we're going to do that with the options we have. Maybe you can just about do it over 6, 7, but I think I limited the years to 10,000. Limited the years to 5 years. So we're going to have enough money to increase the amount to deposit. We're going to have a decent deposit on it. So it's not just a case of... That's right. That's right. So anyhow, I'm going to wrap things up there for today. We're pretty close to, still a wee way away from concentrate. So there's a few things I might jump on again this afternoon and have a little bit of play around, maybe setting some things up with the production. Yeah, but maybe we just have to look and see how we deal with the tailings. Maybe we just put a bunker down and we store them down here somewhere for now. We do have a bit more land. This is that. So we've got a bit more land that heads up around here. So there's actually space we can clear out some ground in here and make a bit of a yard, a couple of trees, make some paved piles, some tailings piles. And then it's a case of figuring out if we do something with what takes tailings. Anything takes tailings. Actually, this is a cheap. It's a gold. Is that a gold room? It's full. No, that's the smelter. 10 grand. Needs the gold. Make it into gold bars. That's the wash plant from what we've got. Tailings, TLNG are the what fixed G. No, it doesn't look like anything. It's alright. Might just have to sell them. Yeah, so it might be a case of selling and tailings go to Yukon market. Park the train up, load the train up. Oh no, I haven't. Market. Here's the market. We're way away from the. What's that? We're way away from the train. I'm sure we can make it work. Probably deliver into the silo down here. Deliver to the train silo and then truck it between the train silo and the market. Who knows? Anyhow. It's there we go. Roads are pretty sorted. It's a bit tidied up, isn't it? It's good. Right. Thanks, Mike. One buddy, Lane. Thanks for being here. Craig, good to see you. Elder, Mrs. Prof, both for being here as well. Thank you for everyone who's helped out on the server tonight. Sam, Hanson, Sean, Ben, Chris, Axelson, Genesis. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. As always, servers are open for anyone to join, so please feel free to jump in. Don't be shy. The more the merrier. And yeah, it's just going to be fun to see how this progresses. I'd love to log in next time and find that that cut's almost dug out and we've moved on to cut 2, or get a notification on Discord where someone says, right, we need a new cut made. Yeah, so yeah, maybe we need to build a bridge over to the other side there and do something like that. We could have some fun. Those kind of things. So yeah, like I said, look forward to seeing where we take this and where it ends up. But thank you everyone who's been here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good rest of your weekend. If we don't see you before, we'll catch you live on Wednesday night from Willow River. Some more contracting work to be done on up there. But until then, stay safe, have fun. See you again soon. Take care. Bye.